Call to order the regular meeting of August 8th, 2022 of the Gurnee Village Board. Roll call, please.
Garner.
Here.
O'Brien.
Present.
Balmus. Thorstensen.
Here.
Woodside. Ross. 5 present, 6 absent.
Evan Woodside did tell us that he is a proud grandpa, so he's taking the night off to be a proud grandpa. So if you can all stand together for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So we're celebrating with Kevin, and we're also celebrating with Pat and Andy for bringing home the tremendous trophy for the village for the rib eating contest on Saturday, right? So, thank you, guys. So,
Can I just add to that?
You
since
certainly
you
can.
did acknowledge Kevin's, but I'd like to commend Trustee Ross and her committee for a great testimonial dinner. I gave them a hard time about it, but I want them to know how much I appreciated having that back again. So thank you for your efforts.
thank you. It was great, yeah. I echo that as well. It was really a great night. So for the motion for letter A, approval of consent agenda as
So moved.
presented.
Second.
Trustee Balmus. Motion by Trustee Balmus, second by Trustee O'Brien. Roll call, please.
Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmus.
Aye.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Ross.
Aye.
5 aye.
Motion carries. Pat?
Item number 1, approval of the minutes on the July 25th, 2022 meeting. Item number 2, approval of Engineering Division recommendation to award the Knowles Road to Rollins Road pedestrian path project to the low bidder, Chicagoland Paving Contractors, Inc., at a cost of $190,000. Item number 3, approval of payroll for period ending July 29th, 2022 in the amount of $971,211.94. Item number 4, approval of bills for period ending August 8th, 2022 in the amount of $3,250,646.41.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Trustee Garner, second by Trustee Balmus. Roll call, please.
Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmus.
Aye.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Ross. 5 aye.
Motion carries. Go on to petitions and communications. Item number 1, recognition of Gurnee Fraternal Order of Police Social Lodge 266 by Lake County Honor. So who's going to be doing this? Chief? Chief, you're going to...
I think a representative from Honor Flight.
Jason? Don't all rush up here and do this, all right? Doesn't seem like you're the honoree. It's like the honoree doesn't usually run this. I don't know. Yeah, right. Who's the brave soul out of this group that would like to take the lead on this? Him. All right. When do we start? Go ahead.
I'm John Passananti, President of Lake County Honor Flight, and we're all from Lake County Honor Flight. And for FOP Lodge 266, we appreciate the manpower that you've donated, the time and effort you've donated to us, as well as the financial donations. As you know, Honor Flight takes veterans to Washington at no cost on multiple day trips, and it's because of operations like the FOP that we accumulate funds to get those veterans there for free. So thank you very much.
So, Jason, you want to rebuttal to that, or?
Just a little bit about our organization. We, in 2019, our first, after one of our golf outings, our donation was going to be to the Honor Flight. A donation in one of our offices because of COVID that was canceled. And then we found out this year, Connie was the first one. Works for the village. She was going to be a chaperone. And if you guys don't know, that's not the cheapest thing in the world. So I think it was Julie. Somebody on the board sent us a message and said, hey, Connie from the village is going to the honor flight. We should try to help out. So we put for a vote, entire cost, which we voted yes. And then we found out Julie in the back there. She's one of our CPA alumni members. She's very helpful in all of our events. She pretty much runs our registration at everything. She's our buffer between us and people that don't know how to use Square. We found out she was going as well. Her uncle, who's with you. So same thing. I said, hey, you should probably shoot me an email and let us know. We'll cover that as well. So we were able to cover 2 chaperones. Just based on the things we do in the town, in the village, the golf outing and things like that, we have the people, especially to help. So it worked out good, and our board's been awesome with me. So you're very welcome.
So if the Queens would like to come on down. So this is Emily and Natalia. We're short one. Literally, the shortest one is short, right? So Anna couldn't make it tonight. So I've had the honor for, let's see, this has been about a month that these 2 were chosen to be queens. And they've been at a couple of grand openings, and they've been at a lot of things actually already. So, and actually out to dinner with my wife and myself last night. So we had a really good time. So what I'd like to do is just take an opportunity to ask you ladies if you wanted just to talk a little bit about being queen. Is that all right?
So as the mayor said, it's been about a month since we've opened Crown, and we would just like to thank the village for welcoming us with open arms. We've had absolutely so much fun at all the grand openings, and especially Gurnee days. We had a blast. It was so much fun, especially watching the rib eating contest and participating in the ice cream eating contest. So as queens, we go out to grand openings in Gurnee. So if you guys see us, don't feel free to say hi. Don't be shy. We'll welcome you with open arms. We'll say hi back. We'll even ask for a picture. Anything else to add? Good.
So, for you, Emily, this is to keep all the photographs. This is a little old-fashioned. I know they're all on your phone, right? We're still back in the dark ages, but we'll give this to you, and maybe some of them will make it in here.
Thank you so much.
You, Natalia. You too as well.
I could take honors as well. As a thank you to the village from us, we have presented you a picture. It's all wrapped nice and pretty for you guys.
Okay.
That you guys can display up in the village as you please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Can we grab a picture?
Yep. No, Austin, whenever I hear you doing that, I just think of you lifting weights. 1, 2, 3, I don't know. All right. reports, right, Pat?
Correct.
No old business?
No.
On to new business. Item number 1, approval of ordinance 2022,
46.
granting a final PUD plan approval pursuant to the Gurnee zoning ordinance for property located east of Milwaukee Avenue and north of I-94, south of the Woodlake apartment complex. Pat?
Sure. So items number 1 and 2 under new business are related to each other, so I'll summarize them here at once. You recall back on May 16th, the village board approved the rezoning and preliminary PUD plan for this property south of Woodlake Apartments. Our building company is looking to build 3 4-story apartment buildings, each with 51 units. Following the preliminary PUD plan, the final PUD plans are submitted to staff for review to make sure they are in substantial conformance with the preliminary plans. Staff conducted that review. They are in substantial conformance, actually better than what was submitted with the preliminary plans. Initially, they were looking for 3 exceptions or departures from the underlying zoning code. 1 was to increase the building height from 45 feet to 48. 2 was reduce the parking from 1.74 per units to 1.65 per unit. And 3 was to allow the use of existing trees along Route 21 in the tollway to count towards the required buffer plantings. The third there, allowing the trees for the buffer plantings, actually isn't needed anymore. They were able to add an additional 33 canopy trees to this buffer yard, and overall 82 additional canopy trees from what was submitted with the preliminary PUD plan. So like I said, in better shape than it was initially, so staff is happy about that. As it relates to the trees, this is a partially wooded lot, so even with adding those trees back in, there's still some that are needed that they won't be able to place on the site with the site layout. So they are requesting to pay a fee in lieu of for the replacement of 225 trees on the site at a price of $118,800. So worked with the village forester to conduct a tree survey, and based on the size of trees that can be replaced, that is a dollar amount. This is received by the village, placed in our tree fund, and we'll use it to plant trees other places throughout the community. So final PUD plan's in good shape. Staff reviewed it, and it's before you for consideration.
All right, so as to item number 1, is there nothing from the petitioners, right? We're done? No? You guys good? Yeah. Any questions? Trustee Thorstensen?
We did a walkability study a while ago, walkability in Gurnee, seeking interest from our residents, connecting sidewalks, ADA type of connectability paths and things like that. It's hard for me to read this with that, but so possibly you could tell me if you see any ability to connect to some of the paths that are either sidewalks or adjacent to Woodlake.
Any other questions? Is there a motion for number 1?
Second.
Motion by trustee Garner, second by trustee Ross. Roll call, please.
Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmas.
Aye.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Ross.
Aye.
Bye-bye.
Motion carries. Item number 2 has already been discussed by Pat, so is there any questions about item number 2?
So moved.
Motion by trustee
Second.
Balmas. Second by trustee O'Brien. Roll call, please.
Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmas.
Aye.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Ross.
Aye.
Bye-bye.
Motion carries. Item number 3, approval of 2022 trick-or-treating hours for Sunday, October 30th from 2 to 5 p.m. Unfortunately, Jeannie Balmas
is not happy.
Halloween didn't happen on
Halloween.
Sunday. So is there any discussion?
Other than that, it should be on Halloween.
Yes, I hear you. I hear you. I've heard you for, I don't know how many years, but I've heard you.
I think it's 21, 22 years now.
Correct. All right, is there a motion?
Motion approved?
Motion by trustee Thorstensen, second by trustee Garner. Roll call, please.
Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmas.
Nay.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Ross.
Aye.
4 aye, 1 nay.
Motion carries. Item now for public comment. I don't see any public here unless one of the employees would like to say something about their boss, so. Very wise of you.
They have no comments.
Very wise of you.
No public comment.
That's right. I think they have plenty of comments, but is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by trustee Balmas, second by trustee Garner. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.